For exclusive content that Shakaama offers, join us over at Patreon as supporter of the Shakaama Live Show. That's video content you won't see on YouTube that can help you grow and maintain your wealth, financial education wrapped up in plain English, and video series of interesting and thought-provoking topics. Join us at bit.ly/patronshack. It's the first link in the information box. Thank you for supporting me in this endeavor. This is in the series of the $50,000 dividend income producing portfolio series. So what I want to do is I want to briefly go over a couple of people who have written articles about doing the same exact thing. With me, you will go step by step. But at the very beginning, I want to show you what they did. Then I want to go through some vocabulary so that you understand everything. And then we'll get into me doing this hands-on. All right. So first we want to look at Amy Calistri said that she already did this. And here is how she did it. Not too long ago, I hit a big milestone. I officially received my $50,000 in dividend income from my daily paycheck portfolio. I'm not trying to brag. Instead, I want to show you how I did it and how you could possibly too. A little less than 4 years ago, Street Authority co-founder Paul Tracy challenged me to build a portfolio of dividend stocks that will pay out more than 30 dividend checks a month, one for every day of the year. He even gave me $200,000 and a dedicated brokerage account to get started. I collected the very first dividend from my real money portfolio on December 24, 2009. The writing of this article is in December 3rd of 2013. So that's a little under 4 years. Just a few weeks after launching the Daily Paycheck Advisory, it was issued by Invesco Value Municipal Income Fund, New York Stock Exchange, code IIM. My first dividend was for $18.13 or 7 1/4 cents per share for my initial holding of 250 shares. It doesn't sound like the most promising start. After all, $18.13 won't get you very far towards retirement. That is, unless you reinvest dividends and have a bit of time. As of today, I've received 46 dividends from IIM for a total of $953.02. My latest dividend was for $23.37, or which is 28.9% more than my very first dividend. IIM did raise its monthly dividend to 7 1/2 cents per share back in August of 2011. But most of the dividend growth is by way of dividend reinvestment. You see, I reinvest my very first dividend back into IIM. The following month, I had incrementally more shares generating incrementally more income. And just to pause right there, this is exactly what I will be doing. I will be doing a drip program. This is what I'm recommending. This is what I'm suggesting, that anybody who really wants to generate a really nice portfolio, that they reinvest everything. Now, you can do it manually or you can do it automatically. And we'll go over that. Continuing on, my next big milestone came in November 2010. That was the first time I received more in monthly dividends than the average Social Security retirement benefit. For the calendar month, I received $1,281.04. For me, it was a validation that the daily paycheck strategy could be an important retirement building tool. Even if an investor only had a few years until retirement, a dividend reinvestment strategy could significantly boost their ultimate retirement income. The dividend that put me over the top that month was for the Reeves Utility Income Fund, NYSE tag UTG. This closed-end utility stock fund has delivered a total of $1,461.52 in dividends since my first purchase back in December of 2009. UTG has also raised its monthly dividend twice since then. The $50,000 milestone buster. In July, I reached yet another milestone. I received a dividend that put me over the $50,000 mark. On July 1, I received a $41.82 dividend from the media company Gannett, NYSE code GCI, boosting my total dividend collected to $50,030.26. I profiled Gannett in April of 2012, not long after the company raised its quarterly dividend to 20 cents, up from 8 cents per share. And let me pause right there. That's a really good strategy. A lot of times, it's a good strategy to jump on ship when people raise their dividend, or that's an indicator that you should follow. This month, I collected $42.50 from GCI, bringing my total to $246.95. Of course, the icing on GCI's cake has been its appreciation. GCI's share price has risen 94% since my initial purchase. The Steady Income Generating Foundation. It's probably not a coincidence that all my milestones have been reached with holdings from my steady income generation portfolio. They may not have been the juicy yields associated with my high yield opportunities portfolios, and they don't increase their dividend as quickly as the holdings in my fast dividend growth portfolio. But month after month and quarter after quarter, my steady income generators portfolio delivers dependable income. Even steady dividend payers can become income growers as long as you reinvest dividends. For instance, if you invested $100,000 in a 6% dividend yielding security, you would receive $6,000 a year. But if you took that same steady investment and reinvested your dividend, in 5 years' time, your holdings would be generating $9,368 a year. The longer your time horizon, the more income your holding can generate, up to 274% in 20 years. All my three of my portfolios work in concert to deliver income growth, but I've come to think of my steady income generator portfolio as my strategy's workhorse. It doesn't get the recognition of a racing thoroughbred, but it gets the job done, delivers milestones day in and day out. It's been nearly 4 years since I started my 3-part daily paycheck portfolio with my original $200,000 brokerage account, but roughly 1,330 dividend checks and $54,480 worth of income later, the results have been far better than anyone could have imagined. Okay, so that was Amy Calistri. So we'll take a look at a couple of other profiles of people doing the same exact thing that I'm doing. All right. Now, what she is talking about, her $50,000 is talking about generating $50,000. I'm talking about generating $50,000 per month. Completely different thing. All right. Let's see if I can do it. And this is what we're hoping for, right? All right. Thank you for watching the Shakaama Live Show.